I'm Jim Hornberg. I'm at Deluxe Amplification in Dayton, Tennessee. It's been a minute since I've been here, but Chris made some more awesome amps and I just had to check them out and get my hands on them. Today we are going to be talking about a new one, the Ryman. This is a single 12-inch, all tube. It's a 12-watt dual 6v6. It's got a Jupiter 12-inch speaker in it, Mercury magnetics transformer. Like all of Chris's stuff, this is really top shelf goodies. This has a tremolo circuit in it that's bias driven. So it's actually pumping the tubes instead of just upping your volume up and down. So it gives a bit of a howl to it. And I've got it set pretty light. I'm going to thicken it up a little bit here. It's foot switchable, and then it just drives. Real responsive to the touch. Now there's a lot of noisy stuff in this room and I'm playing just good old-fashioned single coils here, so I've got neon and TV sets and all kinds of things. Roll the volume off, it's dead quiet. The induced stuff, yeah, you're going to get that if on a stage somewhere. It's worth it. This amp's only 12 watts. It's got a lot of kick for 12 watts. I could do a gig with this anywhere, but it quiets down really nice. I could have this in my living room next to the Feline. It would just blend in sweet. We can get real fast on that tremolo circuit as well. It's not shallow. That's out of the range of where I'd probably have it. That's faster and deeper. But I want you to hear what it can do. That starts getting real sweet and pretty there. It's really cool. It's really cool. I could play it forever. It's just a really nice amp. Simple as can be. It's got a volume knob, it's got a tone knob, and then it's got your speed and intensity for the vibrato. It just doesn't get any easier than that, but this thing is really versatile. And it looks great too, because it's in that Chris's 100-year-old Barnwood motif, and it's real 100-year-old real Barnwood. It's beautiful. So it sounds great, it plays great, looks great. I like the range of it because I can go from real, just on the volume knob, there's again nothing going into this. It's same chord we always use. There's nothing pumping any tone into this. It's all just one Fender guitar going into this amp. It's real sweet. It's got depth, it's rich, and just a little. Gets snarly real quick. It is super cool. Everything that he does here, he does top shelf. It's all great components in it. I've never had any problems with any of the gear that I use from him, and it's all hand done by a master. You got to hear this amp and get your hands on one. It's super cool. Hi, I'm Jim Hornberg. I'm at Deluxe Amplification in Dayton, Tennessee. Had to come back and try another snippet with this amp with a cool humbucker 335 to hear the tone difference. I played it with the telly and it was really wonderful, and I just wanted to feel a little bit more on it. As you could expect, it's got more punch and more bite. A little less high end because it's the humbuckers on it and it's a semi-hollow, but it never sounds crowded down on the low end. This is a wonderful amp. Just running through it again, it's a Ryman, Deluxe Amplification Ryman. It's got a single 12-inch speaker. It's a dual 6v6 tube rectifier. It's all tube front to back. It's got the Jupiter 12-inch ceramic magnet speaker. It's stellar. Like all of Chris's amps, it's hand-wired. This one has a specialty cabinet on it. It's all made out of 100-year-old Barnwood, and it's 100 years old from a real barn. It's really great looking amp, and it's built just at top shelf standards. It's really wonderful. I've been playing some Deluxe amps for quite a while now. I fell in love with them the first time I got my hands on them, and had to have one of his top shelf, that Felina. It's just a killer amplifier, but every one that I've played on has just floored me. They're wonderful. This has the Mercury magnetics transformers. The special thing about this amp, it's got a bias modulating tremolo circuit in it. I had to find out what that meant. The normal tremolo circuit's just pumping your volume up and down. It's just like turning your knob up and down. This one is adjusting the bias circuit, so it's actually pumping the tubes, which makes it really warm, and you hear some color in there, and you hear the tone change just a little bit as it modulates. It's hypnotic. It's wonderful. Now that circuit can go, it's really fast or really slow, and it can go incredibly deep. I hate feeling like it doesn't do something enough. This goes way beyond in speed in both directions and depth and what I would probably use. So that means I can find what I want in there. And I like that. I kind of live in that area, somewhere in there. It's got so much color. And especially with these humbuckers, this thing really opened up and snarls. There's nothing going into this between the guitar and the amp. Just this little cord, 57 mic on the cone. It's straight up, you're hearing it the way I'm hearing it here. There's no processing going on. This is only 12 watts, but they're a potent 12 watts. I could gig with this anywhere and it's going to keep up. I could also roll it down and play it in my living room and not bother anybody. And that's pretty rare. This is based off of an early 60s 6G2 circuit. For some of you tech guys that know what I'm talking about with that, it's a really cool platform to build on. It's got all of Chris's goodness built into it, which makes it wonderful. The quality of the builds of these are so top shelf and stellar. Look them up online there, deluxeamplification.com. It's really a wonderful amp. Get your hands on one. I like it.